Welcome to Cimaja, Indonesia, here in West Java. Here's where I'm staying, right here in this lovely rice field. And it's my first video in 6 months. There's been a lot of changes in my life. It's good to take a break after 5 years of making videos, and yeah, I needed it. But join me on my morning routine here in Cimaja, and I will update you on what's happening. Now, the first thing we do in the morning here in Cimaja, look at all these pretty flowers from the plumeria tree. Wonderful. First thing we do here, obviously, check to surf. And you can probably hear the call to prayer happening, which adds a very cool mystique. Absolutely fantastic. So, what I've done in the past 6 months, I sold everything I own, except my home. I rented that out, and I have become a permanent traveler. I have no home. At age 55, I have made the decision to just wander the world. So we'll see how this goes. And I chose to start here. Why wouldn't I? Look how beautiful. And while this was happening, making this big change, I was thinking about the channel, and there's still a travel channel. There's still going to be adventure travel. There's still going to be off the beaten path places, much like Cimaja, but I think I'm going to get a little more personal. Going to explain how I'm doing this at age 55, my budgeting. We're going to dive into the places I'm staying, what the costs are. We're going to talk about health, what I do to stay healthy on the road permanently. It's very easy to get sucked into vacation mode, which obviously that's not going to work anymore. We'll talk about, I don't know, apps I use that make life easier. We'll go into more detail about the visa requirements of each country. So my channel is going to change a little bit, but it's going to remain the same. But if you've ever dreamed of doing something like this, retiring overseas, retiring and just traveling permanently, this is the channel for you now. You must be getting close to the mosque. One of the mosques, the prayers are getting much louder. Good morning. Good morning. You see, everyone in this town is extremely friendly. And this is the main road. As far as I know, the only road. And it's a busy one. And we go down this path here, and this will take us to the beach. And Cimaja isn't much of a tourist destination, but it is a surfer destination, but not a big one. There's a right-hand point break that is an exceptional wave. It's so fun. And I surfed it yesterday, and maybe we had 10 guys out. Half foreigners, half locals, but everyone was smiling, everyone was chatting. It was such a good vibe. It's just an off the beaten path surf destination here in Java. Now I'm here in Indonesia on a C1 visa. See, I told you we'd talk about this stuff. You get 60 days, you have to do it online from outside the country, and it's renewable twice. So you can get a total of 6 months. If you just fly to Indonesia and get a on-arrival visa, you get 30 days, that's it, non-renewable. So I did it, and I don't remember the website now, but I did a lot of searching, and I found a good one. It was about 200 $20 for the first two months. And yeah, it was very easy. I got it in about 7 to 10 days, printed it out, and easily cleared immigration with that piece of paper. They stamped me for 60 days, and immediately after, within a few days, the company contacted me and they gave me the procedure to renew it. And apparently I have to go get fingerprints either in Jakarta or one of 2 cities in Bali about a week before a renewal. And that's gonna be easy because I'm working my way towards Bali. Here we go, we have a few guys in the water. It's a lot smaller than yesterday, but looks pretty good. Need to wait for a set and get you a shot. So let's go say good morning to my buddy Egg over here. Good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. I had a good sleep last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not good sleep last night.
No?
Oh, only 2 hours.
Only 2 hours?
Yeah.
Well, I slept 4. That's a good sleep for me. And so Egg sits here all day, takes photos for the surfers and video, and yeah, he's the man. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys out. And I'm waiting for a set, but I'm gonna turn this camera off. I'm gonna put up a drone and let's see if we can get you a good perspective on how this wave here in Cimaja Beach breaks. It's a little smaller than yesterday. It's actually a lot smaller, except for that one last set. And do I go surfing now, or do I go for a run? Problems, problems, problems. I'll think about it on the way back to the hut. I do feel completely safe here in Indonesia. It's predominantly Muslim on this island. Bali is going to be more Hindu. And there's some Buddhists, extremely friendly people. And no one would have anything to worry about traveling here. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
And right across from my hut, it's kind of cool. I have a skate park. It's very cool. Yesterday evening, it was crowded. A lot of the community, good morning, how are you? A lot of the community came out to skate in the cooler evening hours. So that was fun. And yeah, very social scene. Everyone eating fruit and relaxing, playing instruments, playing guitars, and yeah, really cool scene. But anyway, this isn't my hut. This is a little coffee shop right next to my hut. My hut's right here. Like I said, this is $45 a night. And yeah, it's definitely overkill, but I'm still adjusting. And I'll just spend some time here, maybe a week or so, get my stuff organized. But it's quite a deal. Let's figure out these lights. There's a lot of phantom light switches around here. Oh. Such as these. I know those are bad. These were, that's what I'm looking for. But I have a fridge, a little stove. My supplies are gum and coffee. And then up here, which I'm not using, is a loft style bedroom with 2 full beds. Looks kind of dark, but we'll see. So at $45 a night for one person, it's expensive for this part of the world. But if you came with 2, 3 people, 4 people on a surf trip and you divided it up, quite the bargain. Here's the master bedroom, and yeah, it's quite a mess. And out back I have a view of the mountains, the churned rice paddies. There's my bed. And contrary to what it should be, those are my clean clothes. I need to put those away. Surfboard, which I decided I will be using in about 5 minutes here. And my bathroom, that's dark. Toilet, sink. Yeah, I'm gonna go catch a surf. And I'll be back later to show you around the town. I made a stop here in the lobby of my hotel bungalows and needed to use some internet. They don't have it out there at the hut. So whenever I need internet, I come into the lobby, which really isn't that bad a thing. And as you can see, it's right here on the main road. Cimaja Square Hotel and Restaurant. But like I said, it's not that bad. Before leaving the US, I got a new iPhone, the 16, that has 2 eSIM slots. And I got a $10 a month US eSIM, and that preserves my number, and that's my primary line. And then when I travel, I use the second slot as international data. And I was in Morocco a couple weeks ago, and I used Holofly, and it worked great. And then none of these endorse me, by the way, but if they want to, they can. But I use Holofly. I got to Indonesia, and I couldn't get it to work, so here I'm using Nomad. It's $60 a month for, man, it's a busy road. Unlimited data for 45 days. So when I'm out at the hut, I have data. So let's go down this way and let's get some lunch at my favorite place here in Cimaja. They're not open today. I remember seeing a restaurant up this way. Supposedly has a view of the beach. Looks very, very good. Also looks a little more expensive. There I can get a full lunch for just under $3. But we'll go check out the beach view place. No sidewalk. But I want to mention another good thing about the eSIM is that I'm able to watch cable news. I'm a financial news junkie. I love CNBC. So I have what's called Apollo TV, and I can watch it on my phone, on my iPad, and I have a jailbroke Amazon Fire Stick. And so if I'm at a place with Wi-Fi and a smart TV, I plug the Fire Stick in, and for $12 a month, I have HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Netflix. I have new movie releases. I have local and cable TV from every single country in the world. There's literally thousands of channels. It's $12 a month, and I'll put a link to it down below, but it's a game changer. And it's amazing and empty. Oh, there's people. Hello, are you open? Excellent, excellent. I'll have a menu. Wow, check this out. It's beautiful. All right, this is my absolute favorite, is the Google Translate. And since I have a eSIM, I have data, I can use it. You take a picture of the menu, like so. Hold on. Photo of the menu. Oh, I didn't even need a photo. And then it's gonna translate everything for me. So I ended up going with the squid in the oyster sauce and some plain white rice. Sounds good. What I found here in Indonesia, a lot of stuff is fried. In some places, that's your only option. It's fried chicken, it's fried seafoods. Your fish are just deep fried in vegetable oil. There's fried pastries, egg roll things, samosa things, a ton of fried food, which I absolutely try to avoid unless I'm starving. There's that. That's part of staying healthy. I also avoid salads unless it's in a nicer restaurant, and vegetables, same thing. unless they're cooked. I don't trust the water so much that they're rinsing the vegetables with. So depending where I'm at, what part of the country, wherever I'm traveling, I'll go days and days without any vegetables, but I've seen some bad things happen to people eating vegetables while traveling. Also, in regards to health, a big reason I chose Indonesia is the surfing, the volcanoes, the mountains. So there's plenty of hiking, plenty of surf. There's a way to stay active almost every single day. And to me, my thinking, that is the key to happiness, is just to be active. And yeah, that should hopefully keep me healthy, which is very important now that I'm living this life I've always dreamed of. I'd like to live it as long as possible. Big chunks of squid. Squid and oyster sauce. Fantastic. That's amazing. Ooh, there's like a kick to it. Perfect though. Actually the perfect amount of spice. Caught me by surprise. Wonderful, wonderful dish. All right, that was a absolutely amazing lunch. Really good. It's right up there with the goat. Bye, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And yeah, it came to 52,000. So that's about $3.10. That also means the rice, hello, the rice and the water were about 20 cents total together. Crazy. And it's things like that that have really soured me on the United States. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. $3.10 for that meal. Such clean, fresh food. It baffles me. It's you couldn't get that bottle of water in the USA for that price. And I just can't help but think it's a scam. There's no reason a tomato here costs 5 cents and it costs $2 in the US. It does not make sense to me. And I don't know. I don't want to get political, but that's a mess over there. And I feel like everyone's got their eye off of the ball and what's really going on. I mean, it seems like a giant money grab to me, but you know, if you pay attention and you're aware of it, you can also profit from it. I actually am able to supplement my income by trading stocks and using puts and calls, option strategies, to generate a very nice income that I won't even need to touch my rental property income and live this very comfortable life. Now, I don't want to turn this into a financial advice channel, but if people are interested, I'll comment more on how I work it and how I do it. Hello. It's got some bananas, papaya. What do we got in here? Oh yeah, it looks delicious. I just ate. And people are friendly. They're friendly and happy and inviting. It's a complete, I don't know. Anyway, my decision was easy. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. And I mean, you only get one shot at this life. And to some people that might mean, oh, you gotta make $1 million. Oh, you gotta have power. You gotta do this. To me, it's just taking it slow. Just enjoying every day, enjoying the people. This little dog barking at me down there. And nature, you know, sitting in the water, staring at beautiful mountains and rice paddies as the sun comes up. Now that we're off of that main road, let's talk serious. I don't want to shit all over the United States. I know how lucky I am. I know how lucky I am to have been born there. I know how lucky I am to have worked there and made my income there, and that I'm able to own property there. I know how lucky I am. But if you're considering doing something like this, I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful, slow-paced lifestyle. I'm going to take a nap right now. I'm going to wake up, do whatever the fuck I want to do. It's just very nice. Hello.
Hey.
And yeah, I'm zero regrets on my decision. I've been waiting for this for most of my life. Hello, how are you guys? What is it, like a mud skipper? Is it like a little mud skipper or? Oh, it's an eel.
Luz.
Oh. Yeah. The eel got off.
Jadi.
I was expecting him to hand me a little fishing line and have me stick it down a little, stand there with it, sitting in a little hole in the mud. The Indonesian version of Skype hunting, I guess. But yeah, looks legit. Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm doing good. How are you today? It's a beautiful day. Everyone is so happy. I find that wherever I go, all over the world. This is obviously a very poor community, but incredibly happy. I don't know. I guess we all have to figure out our spots and what makes us happy. And seems like in the US, a lot of people have a lot of trouble figuring that out. And I think we're given the wrong information of what we should be working towards, striving towards, and you know, it's the consumerism that's drilled into our heads, this exceptionalism that's drilled into our heads, and man, it's a big, big world, and there's so many people just living a very simple, modest life, and they all have the biggest smiles on their faces. And that's how I'll end my day here in Cimaja, Indonesia, and West Java.